Oh, welcome back to Box Score Collectibles here on YouTube. I hope you're following us on Instagram and all those other places you can find us, including at boxscorecollectibles.com. Baseball, what's going on with you today with our cards and coffee?
Yes. As always, good to see you, boss man.
Woohoo!
Yes. Yeah. Not a lot's been going on today. This weekend, just spent some time, and I still got a lot more time I need to spend organizing my office, trying to get that set up so that way I can actually access the cards I need to access.
What a concept. What a concept.
Right? Yeah. So,
Well,
fortunately, you can't see behind me the mess that is on the shelving unit because my
your shelves are still in California.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say those shelves, yes, they're actually kind of behind you right now. But no,
one of them,
yeah. The shelving that I'm using is behind me, and it's quite the mess. I mean, yeah, we don't want to be seeing that.
Whose collection isn't a mess? It's part of the build. It's part of the build. That's all.
Exactly.
Well,
so what have you been up to?
You know what? Getting ready for today. Card wise, yeah, I ripped into a blaster of Allen Ginter this morning, so we can take a look today because I hate opening something without knowing what I'm talking about. And then, of course, that led me down some rabbit holes, but we'll get into those later. Just getting ready for baseball season. We've got the Modesto Roadsters coming up, the independent ball Pioneer League coming to Modesto, as you can see from behind me. Justin talks on how we can make this season fantastic. And looking forward to that. Collecting wise, just update Chrome is fun. The Chrome itself, looking for the buyback stuff. It's gonna be, it's fun. It's collecting. It's also trying to do some research on the upcoming stuff because I must have missed the announcement about Stadium Club because we got a different announcement. What announcement is out there, Brian?
Well, yeah, there's the 2026 Top Series 1 that's going to be available for pre-order tomorrow. So let's see here. I guess it's at 12 o'clock Eastern time, so 9 o'clock your time, 11 mine, where they're going to start the pre-orders. So that means we're probably about a month out from the release date. That's been typical of what Topps has done for most of the releases. When they do the pre-order, about a month later, it hits the shelves. The pre-order is always your better opportunity, we'll say, to get the product at the best price because I think they actually offered a lot of this product now to the general public on the pre-orders, what they do for the shops. It always seems like the shops are a little bit more. I don't know.
Good observation. When we were talking about the price of possibly what $99.99 for the hobby or something, I'm like, okay, so it'll be about $130 at the shop.
That's what Topps put on their I guess their X post today about what's coming up this week. And then we also got Bowman Draft releasing on Wednesday, and that's just a measly $549 for a hobby box.
Let it rain, Topps and Fanatics, let it rain.
Yeah.
Well, I did like, and I didn't think I would like it, but some of the pictures that they had for the Topps pre-release was the 91 redo, the 35th anniversary of 91. Honestly, I'm not opposed to how it looks, especially with the different parallels and possible color matches, because one of the cards that I saw was a Mike Trout, and it was a red border And it looked nice. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I am a little bit looking into actually seeing 91. I'm
Yeah.
still definitely enjoying 90 though.
Yeah, the one thing I am curious about is they added the foil to the 90 redo for the update.
Update.
Are they going to continue the foil? I know the autographs there, the 90s are not foil. Let
Yeah.
me drop this down for a second here because
Yeah.
I did pull this the other day. It's
Ooh.
Porter Hodge on card 1990. It's not foil. I mean, I've got it out of a blaster box. Can't complain about that. Anytime you get an auto out of a retail product, you're doing well.
That's always nice.
But yeah, the one thing I did notice that it didn't have the foil like the set itself does.
Okay.
But so
That's
we
nice.
talked a little bit about the design. This is their logo for next year. I'm wondering. I think we'll probably see it on a lot of the products. I don't know if we're going to actually see it on things like Heritage or Allen and Ginter, but be interesting to see if they use this outside of the flagship line. Cover art, not a fan.
Yeah.
It's too many players, too much going on. I get what they're trying to do. They've got your two reigning MVPs, multi-year MVPs, and then you got two legends above them. They'll basically, so it ends up being like four of the best hitters, two in the modern day that are active, and then one from, I don't know if you want to call it the golden age of baseball with Hank Aaron there, and then you got Griffey for the, I don't know what you would call that, but maybe the silver age of baseball, the 90s to the early 2000s.
Okay.
My hope is that if they're going to continue this type of box art, that maybe for series 2 they do something with pitching. Put your two best pitchers.
I was just thinking that exact thing. Yeah.
Because you could put Screwball and Paul Skeens.
Yep.
As your American League and National League best pitchers, because they are the Cy Young Award winners. They are just dominating and will continue to do so. And then maybe for your Hank Aaron era, we'll call it the golden age, some guy like Bob Gibson.
Okay, so we're 3 for 3. Who's the fourth one?
You may not like this one. I don't know.
Probably won't.
I was trying to find someone American League because you try to keep it 2 and 2. I was saying Pedro Martinez.
All right. I'm not opposed to Pedro in the Red Sox. I was thinking Nolan Ryan and Texas Rangers.
I thought about Nolan Ryan, but Nolan Ryan
he connects to the 91 year.
Yes, but he's also a little too early for the kind of the Griffey era kind of guy.
Yeah, fair enough. I was
trying to keep that. I thought about Randy Johnson, but if you kept it American League, it would have to be in the Mariners uniform. Which or what?
Roger Clemens, maybe.
Yeah,
if they allow it back.
I think he's still a little taboo for Topps.
I believe so. Bringing back Bonds was probably as far as they're going to go for a bit.
Right. They're putting their toe in the water. They're not wanting to go too far.
No, they'll just controversy you on the price, not the players.
Right. I mean, one of my first thoughts, and then you'd have to change your golden age person, was actually Greg Maddux.
Okay.
But then you put him in either the Braves or Cubs, and then you'd have to find someone else for the American League, which there's a lot of great players.
A lot of great players, but no, I don't know. When I think pitchers of that era, honestly, most of them are National League. You got the Fergie Jenkins, you got the Bob Gibsons, you got the Sandy Koufax. I mean, maybe Whitey Ford?
Possibly.
No. And yeah, So yeah, I think having Bob Gibson is who came to my mind when I was thinking the same exact thing. Maybe series 2 they're going to go with pitchers. Um, yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely clip this moment on this call. What 8:50 is when we started the conversation, just to go back and see when series 2 comes out. How far off were we?
Yeah. But
Um,
knowing Tops, they're probably gonna Tops it up, and they'll probably put Shohei Ohtani on for the pitching. It's like, come on now.
Yep.
There's more players that people like other than just Ohtani and Judge. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
And I would love to maybe an update, maybe the top 2 rookies that they think, and then the top 2 rookies from 1991. I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, what was the big card in 1991? Do you remember?
91.
As far as rookies go,
As far as rookies go, was that the Pudge? No. What was 91?
Chipper Jones.
Chipper, that's right.
That was
Yeah,
probably the biggest rookie that year. At least that came out in the sex. Back in
that's right.
'91, we didn't have Series 1, Series 2. We just had
The flagship and then the traded in rookies.
right.
Yep.
And the traded was always something that came out late November, December,
Yeah.
in a set.
Yeah. Those
Although
good little boxes.
I think in '91 they actually did a hobby bot or a pack out of those.
Maybe. I think Upper
I
Deck.
remember
Yeah, I think
something.
as Upper Deck pushed for upper numbers, if I recall. So then that's
The high
when
numbers.
the high numbers, and that's when Tops and Fleer, I think, started coming out with some high number like stuff, or Fleer Ultra Series 2.
Because I seem to remember something about '91 having, I think, 2 different types of backs. There was a retail back and then the set back for the traded set.
Yeah.
I mean, '91 is kind of in hindsight, a fascinating set to me. It's one of those sets that there's so much going on, so many things that they try to do that is just, if you try to put together a master set with all the variations and everything, it's just an insane amount.
It was a preview of the 2020s.
Right.
Yeah.
But
good stuff.
Go back one. There we go. So the design. This was the first one that I saw. There's a couple more that I found later on.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, they're going to show off the Ohtani. They show off the Judge in the kind of like the ad sheet that they have where they show like 5 or 6 cards.
Yeah.
It's a pretty basic design. It's nice, clean. The names are legible. That's the thing I really like about it.
Yeah, I do appreciate that as well. It's interesting looking at it. In case you're watching us, I'm looking up at my big screen. How to the left it kind of looks like it's supposed to be jersey material.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be honest, the first time I looked at it, I thought big league.
Yeah, but you could say that about the last year. Anytime they have a white border, really. I mean,
yeah,
I don't really see this as a big league style. I mean, I get where you're coming from with that.
I didn't feel it was. Did I say big league last year? I might have, but I definitely understood the connection from last year to the past. This one, I don't know where we can compare it outside of the white outside border. It is unique. I do like the indentations on the left side, both top and bottom, where the logo is and where the 3 letters are.
Right.
The designation. I do like that. So I like the card. I like the design.
Yeah, the thing I like is that they don't touch that part of it, that design that you're talking about,
Yeah.
when they do the parallels. Because there was also, they showed, I think it was a gold
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.,
Yeah.
and it had that same look. They didn't touch it. Everything else on the border changed, but that didn't. And you kind of see that here in a few minutes when it gets to that little ad display.
Yeah.
But I also found,
Oh, yeah.
probably one of the better
Mizorowski.
rookies, Mizorowski. I
Mhm.
also had a Gunnar Henderson example of.
And
I
so
like
they
the
are
fact.
continuing. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you
No,
go.
go ahead. No, you.
I was going to say, I like the fact that the logo, the 75th anniversary logo, looks a lot more clean than it did for the 70th. The 70th was
Yes.
like a big old piece of foil that you could barely tell what the logo was.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, of course, we'll see what it looks like when it's actually in foil instead of just gray.
Yeah. Well, it kind of reminds me of what they do with the anniversary insert sets. They've got that 35th anniversary. They got this nice little foil stamp. So I think that's kind of what they were able to build to, by
Yeah.
working on their foil.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I like that they continued to not cut off the bat or cut off the hat. They do let it still extend into the frame. So I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it's not complete white either, because you talk about the
Yeah.
jersey material on the left side. You kind of have a little bit of a grayish tone.
Grayish. Yeah. Yeah. So it'll
And
be interesting. I mean, maybe it's in a picture that you have that I haven't seen. It would be interesting if they could find a way to maybe incorporate a reverse for the relic to where like the jersey is inside the picture and then the outside is all white. I don't know, or all gray, faded white to gray. I don't know.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah,
But a couple of the inserts, they're bringing back
yeah,
the 2025 greatest hits, or I should say the greatest hits this time for 2025.
yep,
They've been doing that, I think, in Series 1 the last few years, which kind of cool.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. What was it? Was it this year's that had the foil look? Or was it
Yes,
2024?
it was this year, and I think 2023, if I recall, also had a foil look to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on the left, you got the 91 design with the 75th or 75 years of baseball instead of the 40.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like the fact that it's in that same position, designed the same way,
Yeah.
just with the different year. But yeah, I didn't know how I'd feel about 91 being redone, but now that I'm looking at it, it's not bad.
Yeah. Like I said, when I was collecting, I was okay with 91 during that era.
Yeah.
Over the last few years, I've kind of looked back and it's become a very interesting set to me. So
Agreed. I will definitely enjoy Series 2 if they continue to bring back the All-Star look.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like the All-Star setup from 91. Because it looked radically different than, say, the 90 with the All-Star. It was the same weird color scheme with just bigger letters and things, but the 91 was drastically different.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is that ad sheet that they have, because you
Yeah.
can see on the towards the right, the Mike Trout that you talked about, the
Yep,
red,
there it is.
the autograph card, and
The Vlad is nice.
yeah, because it keeps the blue where that stripe is.
Yep. Yeah.
So I do like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this Aaron Judge picture.
Yeah.
I almost want to say borderline creepy.
He's 6'7". He doesn't have a choice but to look creepy.
It's just, I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying. If of an action picture, that's probably the worst one they could come up with.
Yeah, because it's not like it doesn't even look like he's celebrating on base. Kind of,
Yeah.
It just looks like he's like trying to lead off third base and taunting the pitcher doing so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like that's the best you got from Judge.
Yeah. Really. Um, the Roman Anthony with the
Yep.
cup. I noticed that it's in the same spot as the Mizurowski's rookie logo. So, what about those guys that it's their rookie card and they got the rookie cup?
You mean like Roman Anthony?
Where is the? Oh, it's on the left side,
Right above the Red Sox
right
logo.
above the Red Sox logo. I see. See, so I'm already there on the same path with you. All right, good, good, good.
Yes.
Even on the big screen, I
Welcome.
didn't see the RC.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of blends in with the crowd, to be honest, because it ends up just coincidentally being almost the same size as people's heads, so it kind of blends
Yeah.
in.
Huh. Mm.
The one thing that almost a little off-putting to me, although we should be used to this by now with the Topps logo that they do in the foil, the Judge is on the left side, the Roman Anthony's on the right side.
Yep. Yeah.
I wish there was a kind of a rhyme or reason to what they're doing with that. Don't think there is. It's probably done by sheets that way, and for some reason they choose one sheet to do it on the left, one sheet to do on the right as they keep going.
Yeah.
Um,
Howdy, Titus, by the way.
I was going fast.
Welcome.
But at the same time, if it was like American League's on one side, National League's on the other, that kind of makes sense.
Oh, for Titus, we got to go back. Got to show him Shohei.
Do we have to?
It's Titus.
I'm trying to keep. Okay.
All right, Titus, this one's for you. There you go, Shohei. If you haven't seen the picture already.
Yes, 2026 Topps. That's what we're talking about right now. It goes on pre-order tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be working during that time, but I have a reminder set so I can at least try to see if I can get a box or two.
You need a lunch break. Don't work too hard.
Oh no, I know. I do need a lunch break, but I want to enjoy my lunch break, not be on Fanatics website trying to buy something.
Fair enough. All right, we can go back. There you go. Yep, Otani, he's seen it. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Overall, I do like the design. It'd be nice to get it when we get it in hand. We can see what that looks like. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering what they're doing, if they're going to do anything special for the 91 redo, like they did with the 90 without the no name out of 35.
Yeah.
One of the big things in 1991 Topps was they had the dark logo on the back.
Yep.
So I wonder. That would be a little bit more subtle, but that might be something that they do. I don't know if there's really anything they can do on the front unless they do a throwback to the 40th. The top left corner, do the 40 years of baseball as the serial numbered out of 40.
Yep. That's a very good possibility.
This would be on the front, so it'd be a little bit more obvious.
Yeah. That will be interesting to see. Yeah, so 20. I mean, it's always exciting to get next year's stuff out and visible. So that's good stuff. I like it. I just wish I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Where's Stadium Club?
Yes, well,
where's the notice we're not getting it? Where's the notice we're not?
According to Topps, we're getting it. That's all I can say.
Do you get a stadium box tossed in with your 2026 pre-order? I'll be fine with
that. No, but you might get some Stadium Club mixed in there because of the pack outs. Be nice next year getting, be nice to open up like a jumbo box and be like, oh, hey, here's some football and basketball, but it's a baseball product.
Well, as long as it's not like a Panini basketball product tossed into Topps, I guess I'm okay with that.
Right.
Because that doesn't happen. No. All right. Anyways, yeah. So exciting stuff coming around the corner. 2026 being shown to us.
Yes.
Good stuff.
So one of the things that happened last week, I always forget that it's this time of year. was the National Bobblehead Day. That was on the 7th because I started getting these emails about promos. Like I think the Northwest Arkansas Naturals were doing a mystery bobblehead for $15. I'm like,
there you go.
hmm.
Right.
But I want to take a moment and just let's talk about our favorite bobblehead. What is your favorite bobblehead you own, and do you have it handy to show off?
You know what? I have.
I know what
It's
you're off.
somewhat handy.
So I don't know.
Oh, I've moved some stuff around. My favorites, and yes, it's plural. Upper Deck, Ichiro. I got the home white and the road gray.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, these were back in the Upper Deck collectibles back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ichiro.
Very
Love
cool.
Ichiro. How about you?
I wonder how Titus feels about that one.
You know what? It's his lunchtime. He must be eating because I'm not seeing any comments.
Yeah. I figured he'd like that one.
Yeah.
So for me, this guy right here, my first bobblehead I got. This is a stadium giveaway that the Oakland A's did back in 1986.
Wow.
About 2 years ago, maybe more. I saw a post on Twitter that I screenshot and saved because the one thing I do remember about that bobblehead is that was the first A's game I ever went to. First professional baseball game for me.
Nice.
And so from the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame Museum, they highlighted the previous day to this post. They highlighted the first player-specific bobblehead giveaway, but they highlighted on this day the first bobblehead giveaway, which is May 30th, 1986. On that day, the Oakland Athletics gave away a generic A's bobblehead. And it's got, if you see it across the bottom, it's got the, I don't know how well you can see the picture, but it's got the little Your Chevrolet Dealer logo across the bottom of the base. And the thing about that is I saw that post and I was like, now I know exactly what my first game was. I remember getting that. I went with my little league team at the time. Yes, once upon a time I was a little more athletic. Never really amounted to anything. I think my .091 batting average was, tied for last in the world.
I don't have it here. It's in the car, but when I was over at your house getting some stuff taken care of for you, I found 2 copies of your 2018 Topps Brian Bice cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were at the bottom of one of the boxes in top loaders.
Huh. I thought I grabbed all this. Yeah, that was from when I did a first pitch.
Yeah. Speaking of your athleticism, I mean, we're in shape. Round is a shape.
Yes, it is. But yeah, I mean, every time I, see the post about the National Bobblehead Day, it's like I think about that particular bobblehead, and fortunately, I've kept it safe when moving across country.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Because these are ceramic bobbleheads.
Yeah,
they're
real
not
thing.
The resin bobbleheads that we know and love these days. But
pull that thing back up. Let's take one more look at that. That's awesome.
All right, let's do this. Yeah.
Look at that.
See, we got the little
the sound. There you go.
Yep.
1986.
Yep.
Love it.
I also have, although it's still in a box, I know where specifically it is because I had to wrap it up carefully. The Atlanta Braves. Because at one point the little league team I was on, or it's technically junior league, team was the Braves. Didn't have the Braves logo or anything, but it's just the name.
Gotcha.
Because the Braves, then you moved up. If you continued up to the next division, you got into the Indians, and things like that. But it's definitely not a politically correct, or it's not something that would be deemed worthy of making ever again.
Yeah.
I'll have to pull that one out. Maybe next week I'll show that one. But it's got the a head of an Indian, a brave, and it's got like a mohawk and all that.
Nice. The original Jobu.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, that's good
Jobu.
stuff.
Yeah,
I can officially say we are working on 4 different bobbleheads this year.
Nice
for the Roadsters. 4. I'm very excited about that. We're in talks today and all week long, so it's going to be very interesting, being as we're not an affiliated team, to see how we're going to pull that off. But I do know that it pretty much has to do with our coaching staff. So,
okay, and hopefully some mascots.
I'm pushing for that as well. So maybe a 5th. Yeah. I cannot say names, but it is for former players at this moment. So yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, obviously JT Snow is our manager.
Yes, that is the public information right there.
Yep. Hashtag no insider info.
All right.
I have got to get the Ichiro Funko Pop from last year, the Hall of Fame one. I really want that. Yeah. But hey, you know what? Bless the Aqua Sox. They sent me the Cal Raleigh Funko that I did not get because I didn't want. I mean, I could have, but Gina wouldn't let me drive back up to Everett the next week. But we went to Everett and got the Julio Funko Pop, but we weren't able to come back the next week and get the Cal. But they sent it to me. Love it. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And speaking of baseball Funkos, since we're on this topic here, I did see an ad today. I don't know if they're live yet or not, but I guess Dick's Sporting Goods has some exclusive ones now.
That's what I saw the other day. I was like, huh.
I remember like Lindor, Bryce Harper. There was a couple others.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice to see that. And there's a place I went to called Vintage Stock, which is out here in the Midwest. They have a lot of pops there that people trade in, or I guess they may have a contract with Funko as well to, sell the pops. The only baseball ones I remember seeing was Ellie De La Cruz.
Okay, I mean that makes sense being out there.
But yeah, that's a nice looking one.
Nice. Yeah.
But when they get Nick Kurtz on a Funko Pop, then there we go.
Get the man, they should have done it last year. They should have had Mason Miller, Jacob Wilson, and Nick Kurtz, and Lawrence Butler. That would have been a nice little lineup. The A's are going to be very interesting this upcoming year. They've got quite the little lineup, especially now that they've added McNeil.
Yeah, McNeil's a great addition. They're given a chance to have Geloff rest and actually get healthy before they try to put him back out there.
Yeah,
that's the way I see that.
That is so un-A's like,
right?
Yeah, thought they're supposed to run him out there to prop him up for trade bait.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. Get him healthy and then trade him. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? All right. So, what are we doing tonight? What is it that we are ripping into there, baseball? What do you say?
Well, we got some. At least I have some Allen Ginter here. Got a black box.
There you go.
Probably so far the only 2025 product we haven't really covered on since we've been back consistently.
Yep, that's true.
But yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Now, for your viewing pleasure, I went ahead and got some fat packs and a blaster because I like opening up what we're going to open up before we open it up. Now, for you, baseball, foil border,
Ooh,
Mark
dang.
McGuire. Yup. Now,
Nice.
for Titus's viewing pleasure, foil border, Shohei. Ooh. So those both came out of fat packs. I was very surprised. Or not fat, yeah, fat packs, value packs, whatever you want to call them. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's a good tester just to see what's going on. So, all right. I'm curious. As I said, I opened up a blaster and this morning, and I took count. We kind of discussed this beforehand.
Of course.
And so let's just discuss it now. There are short prints, quote unquote, short prints. Card number 301. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put the cards up on the stage. We don't need to zoom it in, but it says collect the full 350 card base set. Short print, rare short printed 301 through 350. Okay. We all know that they love doing the short prints. We do it in Heritage. We do it in Allen Ginter. But as I was going through and actually counting, I noticed, this is just from one blaster, I got 4 short prints, quote unquote short prints. That means I got 8% of what's available. Then I counted the 200s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So I got 10% because there's 100 of them. Then I got to counting the 100s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7%. And then the teens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10%. I got 8% of the short prints. So does that mean that it's not actually a short print? They just have only 50 of them, or 50 instead of 100? What is short print about that? So then I got a little bit more curious, and I opened up a fat pack. And here we go. I got 1 quote unquote short print. So 2%. Out of the 200s, 1, 2, 3, 3. That's 3%. How about the 100s? 1, 2, 2%. Same as the short print. How about the teens? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4%. So is it really short print? Or is it just there's less of them? Because there's only 50 cards in 301 to 350. I know I went total geek on that. I'm not going to apologize for geeking out on the numbers. I mean, that's what we do here, right? We're here to discuss it. And don't get me wrong. And then in the fat pack, I got 2 minis and Tommy Edman from the Champs and Julio in Chrome. So that's nice.
Yeah.
And then I got the regular 2 inserts, both Cardinals, Bruce Sutter and Bob Gibson.
Yeah, Gibby. And while you're talking there, I double checked, and Topps has not been putting up the odds sheets recently.
Yeah,
because when I went to the website to check to see, how many should we expect in a value box? Well, there's no odds sheet. They don't have it for the Allen Ginter.
Yeah.
Unless it's so badly out of order, that's not showing up, but I don't see it anywhere, So
yeah,
it's hard to know what the expectation was supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at least with Heritage, when they did the short, didn't they do 100? It was this
For the
past
regular
year.
Heritage, yes.
Yeah. So I mean, okay, that's a short print.
And in a hobby box, you get like maybe three
Yeah,
or four.
that is a legit short print.
Or
This
you
is go ahead.
what? No, go
I was
ahead.
just gonna say this is now a manufactured quote unquote short print.
Yeah,
It does not seem to be an actual short print when you actually look at the numbers.
yeah. Because I mean,
I guess we're just gonna have to open up like 100 value boxes or blaster boxes.
go for it.
All right. Woohoo. Hey, don't
Yeah,
tempt me with a good time. I've done it before.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just, or they could just completely tops it up and Heritage High number. You either get 8 short prints or inserts. And the one hobby box I got 8 inserts.
Yep.
How am I supposed to work on my set?
Hold on. You mean there's set builders still out there? Oh, yeah, you're looking at 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. Actually, apparently out here, there's quite a few.
That is what I've been seeing online, especially on Facebook, with the changes that Topps has done, is some complaints from folks that are coming out of the woodworks as set builders. So yeah.
Well, actually, let's take a step back for a second. You mentioned complaints, and it reminded me the one thing we didn't mention here:
Yes,
the jumbo box.
Oh, the jumbo box.
They went
Let's
from
discuss
1 auto and 2 relics down to 1 auto, 1 relic.
Yeah,
And then a lot of people, in my mind, they're being selfish. Well, does that mean the price gets to go down now? No, it just means they're producing less crappy relics.
I hope that's the issue. We'll see.
Yeah, because I mean, we don't really need like all these relics. Now, granted, I was lucky with my relics this year.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did get
you
a
were.
Jacob Wilson, and then my wife wanted to open something, so we bought a update super box from GameStop, and I got a blaster. She opened up the super box and she pulled a relic out of there. Jacob Wilson again, except it was the update one, so it's a different one. So, I ended up with 2 Jacob Wilsons out of 2025 Topps flagship. Having to, go to the third party market and buy one.
Wonderful. There you go. It's always nice when you rip into something, you get a relic or an auto of your PC team.
Yeah. But hopefully this just means that they're not doing as much of the, middle reliever, relics. Or your journeyman utility guy that, had a couple extra bats that he sold at top, so that way they could, create 95,000 relic cards.
Yeah.
But the good news, you can't really see it in this picture, but they didn't change the specs on the hobby box. Still 1 autograph or relic. It's 20 packs, 12 cards per pack.
Yeah.
The jumbo box is still 10 packs, 40 cards per pack, because I think they made that change last year where they dropped it down to 40 from 46 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people are complaining about that, and all I can say is I'm not surprised.
I won't complain until tomorrow when I've seen what price they're going to be doing jumbos at.
Yeah. I mean, if jumbos are starting off at $200, it's like, yeah, I'm out.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll just buy. I mean, I'd rather at that point buy 2 hobby boxes because I'd have a chance of completing the set.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, all right.
Now back to Ginter.
Woohoo!
Wait, you're the one wanting to open 100 boxes.
Well, yeah, and after I said that, I'm like, well, I should probably open up 100 something else. I mean, Ginter is fine. If I had my choice between Ginter and Gypsy Queen, I would have kept Gypsy Queen, but that's why I don't work for Topps.
Right. Yeah,
But I get it. I get it for the non-sports collectors. It is the gimmicky stuff. It is the comedians or the actresses or the artists or the skateboarders or the what is it they're doing this year? The state birds in the minis. It's the um Beach It, where they have minis of different beaches of America.
yeah,
It's for other folks. I get
yeah,
that.
yeah, and I get where they're coming from with this set, and I can respect that they're still doing it. It's just, yeah, I would have chosen Gypsy Queen over Allen Ginter myself, just because. I mean, maybe if they took out all that excess from Ginter, then I might be a little bit more interested. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, most I'm going to do is put together my team set and whatever other PC cards I want, and that's about it.
Yep, there you go. And this is the 20th anniversary of Allen and Ginter.
Yep.
So, woohoo! All right, my friend. Do you want to start off, or do you want me to?
Sure.
All right. Let's get baseball going.
All right. So, man. Was it the maximize? Yeah, it is. All right.
Make sure to mute one of them.
Yeah, that was one step I forgot. I was
like, ooh, surround sound. Woo!
Surround you with my voice.
Woohoo! Oh yeah.
All right. I feel like I've been doing a lot of this type of opening on camera lately.
Huh. And how does that make you feel?
I don't know. Sometimes I just want to rip stuff just to rip it. So, I'll buy some stuff just not to do on camera.
Yeah, absolutely. I support that decision.
But it's also fun, having videos to post once a day as we go along here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna spin. No, one of the non-baseball that we talked about here, an actor, William Fichtner. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, wow. That happens for like one whole season.
A McGriff Cub. Nice.
Okay.
And then this one of the rookie minis.
Acuna.
And then Wicked Curves, Juan Marichal.
Oh, yeah. The Wicked Curves.
Oh, by the way, for your research,
yes.
McGriff is a short print.
All right. That's one. That's one.
Here, since he's a short print, we'll slide him up here.
Yeah. Now, folks, don't forget, Allen Ginter has the minis. And if you don't know that there is such a thing, we have the tobacco card insert sleeves available at boxscorecollectibles.com.
Yes. And the nice thing about those, aside from being able to keep the minis well protected in your sleeve, is that they also fit in the 9-pocket pages.
Yes, they do.
You got a chrome. Someone named Marshall.
Fantastic.
Musician Tom Marshall.
Okay.
Fish's lead guitarist and vocalist. No, wait. Actually, he's a collaborator with Fish's lead. Okay. Well, I think our friend Ricky might like this one. Maybe I'll put that aside for him. A gold Sasaki. Not numbered, but still the parallel.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I didn't check for your short prints.
That's all right.
Keith, Zahn, Mel Ott,
Okay.
Powell. Abner Powell of the Washington Nationals.
Nice. That's a throwback. Okay.
He played 29 games in his career, apparently, but I can't read much more of that right now. That's very small print. Wicked Curves, Felix.
Felix.
Okay, yeah, that's
Hope.
something else to talk about here. Probably. Oh, there's a short print Mel Ott.
There we go.
What is on the 20th? I believe it is the
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame announcements come out. I read something today. Let's see here. Okay, no other short prints so far. Got it. That there's all the trackers going on right now. That people are posting their ballots of who they're selecting on social media. Posey, Schwaba, Boyd, Daryl Strawberry Mini.
Nice.
And then Diamondbacks, Luis Gonzalez. So maybe next week we'll take a little bit of a closer look at that right before the Hall of Fame announcement, see who's trending. They're saying right now Carlos Beltran seems to be a lock to make it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, cool. Good for him. Oh, Mark McGuire base.
There you go.
Romine, Walker.
Black border, nice.
Gano. Getting a lot of these wicked curves. This time, Kerry Wood. And Larry Walker is a print. I'm probably not going to call him short anymore.
Like I said, it's just an observation of mine.
Musician, Schneeman, Ichiro, Moray Eel, ooh, and then Cubs win the World Series.
Yeah, there it is, Rizzo.
I remember that.
Yep.
Racing, okay. Carlton Fisk, Drewski, Jim Rice, someone else I don't know, Shine. Oh, apparently a rapper politician.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Yep.
And short print. Last pack.
Here comes some last pack magic. Pack full of short prints that aren't short prints.
Eric, DJ Khaled, Contreras, Bichette, McGriff, and
Murray.
Orioles win the World Series.
Yeah.
All right.
They're short print mini. Woohoo! So
it looks like for short prints, 4. That might be what they're offering in the value box. Just see if I missed any others.
So one in every other, because there's 8 packs. Okay. And nothing wrong with that. I mean, nothing wrong with that at all. Just, I guess they couldn't find anything else to call them. And that's fine. So be it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that
Yeah.
was fun.
There you go. Did you get a chrome or a foil border?
I got a chrome. That was
That's right. Oh yeah, the
this Marshall person.
Marshall. That's right. Marshall. Okay. Well, there you go.
I'll put them up there.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, I guess that means it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
All right. We got some Allen Ginter blasters or value box or whatever you want to call it. Here we go. 48 trading cards in the box. Yes, that includes the minis, inserts, parallels of the minis of the parallels of the minis. Oh, did you take a look to see how many A and G backs you have?
I got one in the minis. I just looked at it. Which one was it? It was the Daryl Strawberry.
All right. All right. On the back, we got Luis Gonzalez doing something. We got our chrome here. Okay, we got Chung, Hank Aaron, Bergman. Who is Bergman? Wes Bergman Reality TV. Okay. Ooh, the chrome is Yeon-Sung Kim.
Nice.
I support that decision. Once again, folks, if you're looking for some penny sleeves, we do actually believe in the term penny sleeve. You can go to Box Score Collectibles and get yourself some penny sleeves. All right. Now, speaking of going to Box Score Collectibles for sleeves, like I said earlier, we have our tobacco card inserts. It centerizes your card, and yes, the insert, because they're not called sleeves, they're called inserts because they actually fit into your penny sleeve. Keep that in mind. All right, but I pulled that out because here comes Ichiro in the mini, and I like that. So, yeah, I prefer the card being centerized. And it's an AG back. I love that. Fantastic.
Nice.
All right. Ichiro over the side. And then as said, Luis Gonzalez with his first World Series and the first World Series for the Diamondbacks. Back to it. No, there are no short prints.
Probably because you got that chrome in there.
Probably. All right. Here we go. Kurtz. Yeah.
Oh,
we got the rookie Kurtz. Nice. As typical Tops or Allen Ginter, it is not very well centered, but that's all right. That's normal. Let's be honest. It got to be authentic, right? If it was centerized, it wouldn't be authentic.
Right.
Carpenter, Walker, Black Border, Bellinger. Nice. And Kerry Wood. All right. I'm just going to.
Oh, that's Kerry Wood Wicked Curves.
That is the Wicked Curves. Wicked.
Same one I just got.
Yep. All right. All right. Here we go. So an Allen Ginter or an AG back Ichiro and a Black Border Bellinger. All right. Hey, Willie Mays. There we go. Larry David, his crazy look. Hornsby. And this going to be nope, that's not a short print. But one of them should be. Is it going to be Willie Mays?
Hornsby. No,
none of them. Wow. Okay. Have I gotten a short print yet? What do we got here? The Matira Beach, Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Ooh. And then Cubs win the World Series, just like you already got.
All right.
Murray Walker. What was that?
Are you going to get all the same inserts I got?
It's starting to look that way, isn't it?
And I got a Larry Walker as well. Oof, this could be interesting.
Okay. But I think my chrome was a little bit better than yours.
Oh, it was a lot better than what I did. But at the same time, the inserts and short prints, if they match up, that would be crazy.
That would be very interesting. Ryan Bliss, rookie, and Jim Rice.
Hey,
There
Jim
it is, 310. And then mini is Khaled and Jack Morris with the Wicked Curves. Wicked.
Got Jack Morris.
Yeah, there we are. All right, this pack feels very thin. I'm not very happy about that. Let's count it together, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
But a Tony Gwynn mini. I'm okay with that. And yep, there's Ed Murray. Yeah, Musial and Elko. All right. Well, so be it. Maybe that's why it made all the other packs feel like they were thicker. Great. All right. Keen Kim, regular, Reggie, Beltray, Prepon. I can't remember. She's the girl on that 70s show.
Yes.
Blake Snell with the Wicked Calves.
And of course, you're going on me now.
Do what?
You're going different on me now.
Oh, did we separate? Okay.
Yeah.
Josh Naylor with the Diamondbacks. Bishop, Tucker, Rice. And we got Bryce Harper with the mini. Okay. And then Boss with the madness. Okay. Well, that's very interesting with that one pack being so short as it was. Looks like I will be getting a lot less short prints. You know, I guess that's just karma for bringing it up, right? Oh, Adrian Beltre was a short print. Oh, ho, ho, I still got 3 and one more pack to go. Uh-oh. Is this going to be the deciding factor? Did I get the 4? Well, let's see. Andy Pettit on the back with the Wicked Cavs. All right. Ozzie Smith, Alec Baum, Sagano, Bagwell. We got a Tiger Shark. They don't actually growl. Andy Pettit. Jeff Bagwell, 330. We got our 4 short prints. Okay. Well, that means I got even less percentage of the teens, 100s, or 200s. Okay. So, yeah, every other pack has a short print. So, theoretically, they're not actually short prints. That's 8%. Got a shark. Yeah, the chrome's decent with Hyun-Sung Kim.
Yeah.
And Ichiro with the AG back. Yeah, folks, don't forget, take a look at your backs because you want to find the AG instead of the regular, just really even smaller letters than the regular.
Yeah.
Didn't really, I mean, I guess Kim is the best there with the chrome. She's an AG. Okay. AG back. Nice. Tony Gwynn, are you an AG back or are you regular? Regular. But being as he is Mr. Padre, I'll put him right in the front. DJ. Good. All right. So, yeah, sticking to the numbers. I mean, 8% of short prints were received in the blasters. So, very interesting to see where we go from there. Can you really call it a short print? I guess that's going to be up for debate. What are your thoughts there, Baseball, as we close out tonight's Cards and Coffee?
I'm really intrigued by this Abner Powell. I mean, definitely an old-timey guy.
Okay.
Might have to look a little bit closer at,
Why did they put him in?
Yeah. Because if I'm reading this right, he played 29 career games, 8 wins, possibly 18 losses, 209 and 1/3 inning pitched, hits allowed 217, strikeouts 77. What did I say? 97. I can't. I mean, this is like 0.3 font.
Yeah.
But his earned run average is 1.00.
Huh.
How do you lose 18 games out of 29, give up so many hits per innings pitched, and yet have a 1.00 ERA?
0 run support.
Well, I mean, he did play for the Washington Nationals, so
there's a chance that he may have played in, 29 games and never had a run support him. There's a chance. Now that would be interesting.
But yeah.
Like that stat would be, that would be worth
he was born in
trivia.
1860. So I don't know. I might have to look him up at some point.
Yeah, that's interesting. See, now that is something about Allen Ginter. It brings interesting stuff to light.
Yes.
That you may never have known.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go through the stats here real quick. How many of each number did I get? Interesting.
As you're doing that, as a reminder, people, we have 2026 Topps Series 1 pre-orders happening tomorrow through Topps.com as of 12 p.m. Eastern. So 11 a.m. Central and 9 a.m. Pacific. So that means we're about a month away from Series 1, which is about right because then that puts us into spring training.
Yep.
One of the more glorious times of the year.
All right. So 8% of the short prints. I got 11 of the teens, 0 or 01 through 99. 7 of the 100s. Only 7. That means lower percentage of 100s than the quote unquote short prints. And out of the 200s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the same amount percentage wise of the 200s.
Yeah. Well, you might have had more of the 100s, but you were shorted some cards.
That's all right. I'll take shortage of cards if I get a Chrome Kim and an Ichiro AG back. I'm all right. I will make that trade every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Oh. Yeah. And Nick Kurtz, by the way, is number 296. Yep. Just in case you're wondering.
You're
like, no, not really.
I'm glad you told me that this way I can go to sleep well tonight.
I try to help. I do what I can. But you know what? It is probably getting to be that time for you, so I should probably be quiet, let you say goodnight, and any last kind of thoughts, my friend?
It's been fun as always. And I think we had some great conversations tonight about the upcoming Series 1. And, it was fun opening some Ginter. I only do probably about all I've done for this year with the Ginter. So it was nice to get a little bit of that into my system.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to have one more blaster, and that's probably going to call it a year for me for Allen Ginter, unless I'm really desperate, and that's all that's sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, the only way I would consider it is if I decide to do one for the, the week-long opening.
Mm, yeah.
Last week I did the Bowman.
I feel archives would be more enjoyable, but
Oh, absolutely. But at some point, you got to change it up.
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
archives is on my list for next week.
Woohoo!
That was one of the things I was thinking about. I also have a 2025 Dawn Rush just kind of sitting, saying, "Hello."
Hello, I'm over here.
Yeah. So,
All right.
but figure I'd do that once a week because some of these blaster boxes are gonna have 7 packs. If I do a recap, that's 8 videos.
There you go.
So just every other week do that, and follow up with some other stuff next week in the interim weeks.
Yep. Very good. Very good, sir. All right. Well, hey, looking forward to seeing what you're opening up and ripping into and recapping and all that good stuff. Because you're doing great with those edits. I like it.
Well, thank you.
You're gonna have to teach me some CapCut.
Well, come on out and I'll show you.
Will do. Will do. Absolutely. I cannot wait to get out there, actually. All right, good sir. Well, good night to you. Say good night, Brian.
Good night, everybody.
For baseball, this is the boss man here at Box Score Collectibles here on YouTube. Find us on Instagram as well. Also, check us out at boxscorecollectibles.com. And wherever else you may find us, that's where we'll be. All right. We are out.